curiosity. I love to ask a million questions, and I love to ask our clients stuff like, how do you know, all the time? And I get frustrated because I feel that so much of our childlike wonder and our willingness to just ask, you have to ask permission. Is it okay? I'm going to ask a dumb question. It's like we have to ask permission to ask something that we're curious about or we don't know the answer about. And it actually, research shows that this actually gets harder over time. The older that people get, the more hesitant we are, the more nervous we are to ask those questions. And so our curiosity just kind of gets, that back burner, we lose that confidence. And I wanted to ask you, because curiosity is so fundamental to the scientific method or strategy or innovation, depending which way you want to look at this. But I'd love to hear your views on curiosity and how do you foster curiosity at PepsiCo?
So, we're trying to a few ways. Like we have a set of kind of values or behaviors that we call the PepsiCo way, and one of them is voice opinions fearlessly. And so, a question isn't the same as an opinion, but it's it sort of is a way of getting at it, right? So where you're saying like, I don't understand this, or, basically it's okay to say what's on your mind and, in a professional way. So I think that helps a lot. And I hear, people will say that, they're to say it to me, they'll be like, all right, I'm going to voice opinions fearlessly and say, whatever. And then that'll break the ice. And then you'll start to get more questions. And I think, so you really need psychological safety for people to have curiosity. And that's something that we do teach. And it's also really important for diversity, equity, and inclusion. So it shows up in different types of curriculum. Again, I mean, the other way, just, reducing the frictions again, right? So that if you're feeling curious, there's nothing standing in your way of getting access to that knowledge you're seeking. We are going to just on the cusp of rolling out a new talent marketplace at PepsiCo that uses skills data to match you to internal projects, jobs, but also networks. And so, if I have the goal one day of, say, being Chief Human Resource Officer, and there's certain skills I know I need to get there, I can go into this platform and find the people that have those skills and reach out to them. And so it's like this self-initiated sort of mentoring or networking. And again, in a big company, like just being able to track down who does what is no small feat. So I'm excited about the potential for this platform. The other one is, you have to wonder if there's an incentive issue with curiosity. Like, how much do you need to incentivize people to be curious or to learn? And maybe that's another project for us, Kelly, but I don't know the answer to that, because I do know that research shows that when people are intrinsically motivated and you layer on extrinsic motivators like cash rewards or that it crowds out the intrinsic motivation. So I don't know how much incentive we should be giving for people to be curious. But we're doing it, looking at badging and credentialing, which I know a lot of companies do very successfully, as a way to give I think like a social cachet incentive for people to earn a badge in a certain area. We have an internal recognition platform where you can send a smile, and some smiles have points associated with them where you can turn that into gear or prizes or material goods, and others are just like a pat on the back type thing. And so I've sent smiles without any kind of monetary value to folks who achieve active learner status in our learner platform, or like everyone who logged in to the learner experience platform in the first year. So just for because that is public recognition. And it seems like people really appreciate it. I get lots and lots of emails in response. But I mean, the question in my mind is, is there something like, do you like literally pay people to be curious and learn? Do you give things away? I don't know the answer to that.